Hello and welcome to another edition of Eat the Week. I'm your host, Hairy Foodie Guy, and I done bought a thing. I think I need to maybe move my chair up a little bit because this thing is so big. I feel like what was that thing that used to be on walls in the 70s where there'd be fingers
pop up over
his nose like that. What did he used to say? It was graffitied everywhere, wasn't it? Yeah. So not that I knew anything about the 70s. I mean the 80s, because I wasn't born then. Well, anyway, right. So let's. Here we go. Hello, that's me. So this isn't food related, but it could be because I've been out and bought a bigger version of the ALLPOWERS battery that I've been using successfully for the last few months, and I've just really been enjoying sticking it to the man, as in powering all my stuff with the power of the sun and generators and the portability of it. So the other battery is portable. You can carry it around in one hand and it's really light. It's outside charging at the moment. It's sat on my garden bench. It's got it's got a 60-watt panel. It's in the sun, and I think it's charging at it's getting 55 watt as an So I decided to buy this behemoth to see whether I can actually power my house, as in my TV, which is a big TV. I can't remember how big it is. About that big. It's bigger than that actually, because I can't get my Anyway, it's big TV, and I thought maybe I could. Apparently, this one can power washing machines and stuff like that. So it comes with two 100-watt panels, which are here. They're the ALLPOWERS ones, and this one is called the S2000 Monster X. I haven't opened this at all. Literally, this is the first peek. So I literally haven't opened these solar panels or whatever. Shall I move this over and we'll look at a solar? Oh God, this ain't going to be portable. Right, so this is the solar panel. Excuse me, I'm in my fat pants. I'm just having a lazy wandering about in the garden day, and now I'm doing this. So this one comes with all the leads. Oh, you get extension leads, so you can actually twin them together. So I keep looking over there because Foodie goes over there. Hi. So right, so okay, so this is slightly different. This is slightly, I never read instructions. I think I might have to with this one. So there's the power lead that goes into the battery. The other one was a lot more simple, but this one, I think no, they both seem to go in there. I don't know why it's got those two leads, but it has. And then it has a DC lead as well. So you've got that lead that I can never remember the name of, the little red one. And I've tested that on the battery up there instead of the DC lead, and I did notice that I was getting about 20 watts more by using that lead. So I was quite impressed with that. So it works better than the 5-volt power lead for some reason. Right, let's get these open and have a look. So it's got the little, I'm a bit scared, it's got the little stands there, so that when it does stand up, when it's open, it stands at the perfect angle for catching the sun. So because it's all about angles and stuff. But I mean, this is light, this is portable, that doesn't weigh anything. What's that? maybe 1.5k, not sure. So let's get this open. Oh, so it's just two big panels like that. That's pretty cool actually. So what I've actually been doing, this isn't much different to the 60 watt one, really. A little bit bigger, isn't it? But not much. What I've been doing with the 60 watt is I've been hanging it out of my bedroom window at night, like literally along my roof, and then like at about 4 o'clock when the sun changes, just moving it up to a bench in my garden. That's it. And you know, I think my small battery will charge 100%, and it was on 16 last night because we rinsed a lot of power last night. But so there's two of these, so I thought that I'll get that bit out of the way. So whoops. And they even sent me a lead that you can use to charge it in your car, which is really handy. So I've got a hybrid car, fuel's gone up in price. I can charge both of my batteries, this behemoth and the little one, whilst I'm driving, you know. And because it's a hybrid car, if I'm going downhill, I can literally just take my foot off the accelerator and the wheels are spinning and charging these batteries as well as the battery in my car. I love that. So I'm as excited about this as I am about food, because you know we're all struggling at the moment. I did a video saying that I'd found a cheaper electric, and I got my electric fixed for a year. I'm opening it, everyone, and I was really happy about that. So that's on my list as well. I did a small review of the smaller battery, which I think is 2,800. No, I can't even remember. I only did it like the other day. Anyway, it's there anyway. It's about 3 videos down, or 2 videos down. Right, so I'm going in, everyone, and maybe sometime. Bye. Right. Right. Okay, I like the packaging. But first of all, it says, "Stop! Claim your warranty now." So yeah, charge me now. Before you read any further, please charge the Monster X to 100%. I'm a little bit gutted about that because I was hoping that it would have some charge so I could test it straight away. But you never know.
It might be heavier to post with charging it.
I don't think electric weighs much, it just costs a lot. Right, okay. So I'll pass that to you so you can read the quick start instructions on the back. I love the packaging. Oh, that's look at that. Look, I haven't even got to the battery yet. That's some pretty cool packaging, isn't it? So it says to keep the packaging in case anything goes wrong. Oh my days. Right. Alrighty then. This is the behemoth. Oops. Would you mind grabbing the box and taking it off, then, please? Oh my god. Okay, so a box of random bits. Oh look, we love these things. Silica gel. So let's have a look. Can you pull my bottom off? Oh damn! Now that is a brick. I absolutely love this. Right, okay, so if you've watched my other video, the other power brick that I've got, or the other generator, has 2 AC outputs. This one has 4. So it has 4 USBs, 2 type, what, I can't read that, what's that say? What are these called? USB-Cs. Yeah, so these are like the normal big black USBs, and these are USB-Cs that most Samsung phones are charged on. So you can either, you can actually charge with that, so you can charge the battery with that for the wall, and that's apparently the quickest way to charge it. So, and here are the inputs for charging, and let's turn it on. I mean, it's the same as the one I've got. The only thing that it's missing is a fast charger that would be on the top. That's what's on the small battery for your phones and stuff. And there is, excuse me, I'm going with the pink glasses today.
Can I just interject here?
One sec. There's a 100. You can, but I'm just looking at a thing. There's like a kettle lead port at the back. So yeah, go for it.
Okay, before setup, you need to download the app.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Just
Well, I've got the app, but it's on the phone that I'm using to record with, so it might be a bit awkward.
okay. I think you can probably charge it, but just setting up.
That's all right.
It needs to be connected
So,
to the app.
It's already on 67%. So I think that they say, oh, charge it up to 100% just to see what happens. So this is AC. Can you see that? It says, hello, 66%, and there's nothing going in and nothing coming out. So what can I do? Do you reckon it'll charge? Do you reckon it'll boil a ridiculously high wattage kettle?
You'd have thought so.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's test some things. Let's test the air fryer. I know it says, like, you know, whack it up to 100%, but it's on 67. So here's the AC outputs. Whack that in. Right, okay. That's the sound of the fan. That's quite loud. But what that does is, it, you know, when you're using AC power, it it turns a fan on, and already look, it's going down just because there's a fan running. So let's see if it deals with the air fryer. Cooking with gas. Okay, so I don't know why the panel's faded, but it has. Maybe because I haven't taken this off yet. Whoop. Oh, should I have left that on there? Does that mess up your OCD?
Yeah, I think that would protect the panel.
Oh, I'll put it back there. So yeah, I mean that's going to cook something. It's gone down to 61 from, like, it went as soon as I turned it on. They did say to charge it to 100%, but most things in the air fryer are done in, like, what, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and that's telling you what it's drawing. So yeah, it's got 60% left. The other one tells you a timer, exactly how much time you've got left. So this one doesn't, unless that is. So, but because I haven't read the manual, I don't know. Well, have a look at the manual and see what the panel says. So that's that. I'll turn. Right, so I can turn that off. Right, so let's have a look. So I've turned it off. I'll turn the AC off so that the fan's not going. So there's that. So yeah, 58%. So yeah, there's nothing going out, no watts. The fan's on, so if I actually turn that off by holding it down, that should stop in a second. So there's little symbols in there like so that's the amount of hours. So it does, it says hello there, but apparently it says hours there. That's like the percentage of the charge, and that's if it overloads, gets hot. There's lots of little light symbols that can come up underneath. So a carport, you know, IoT, I don't even know what that is. So yeah, let's try some DC power. So I would grab my phone, but my phone is actually so I'll just grab the closest thing I can find, which is a battery pack, and that'll go on DC. So it's saying 58%. You plug it into one of these USBs here. Bosh. And you can see that it's drawing 6. And that, oh, there is a timer there, and it's saying that it can charge this battery for 145 hours just charging USB stuff. So what else have I got? Where's that light? Oops, kicking over solar panels. So I bought these funky little lights. They've actually got like a little battery inside them, so they're pretty cool. They turn on, like we use them at night instead of using the electric lights because we're using the power of the sun. So let's chuck that one in, see what that does. So that's charging, and it hasn't even gone up. It's still on 7. So that's pretty mad. Oh no, it went up by 1. This is going to be a beast. So, right, the true test is, should we put it on the telly? Right, okay. I'm going to pause the video, take this gargantuan thing over to my TV and see how it does with that. So, but if it doesn't do that, it's still going to do washing machines and things like that. And if we can cook from it, that's even better, you know, because we pretty much cook most of the stuff on an air fryer or, you know, the George Foreman. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if it can cope with the kettle. I've ordered a new low wattage kettle because the other one just it just wasn't up for it. So I've returned that one, ordered another one because I want to be able to have cups of tea for free. You know, so there's some water in there. Sorry, this is just a test to see what this thing can do. I know it's going to drain it, but at the end of the day, if it's free, it doesn't matter, does it? So I'll turn off the DC, which is the USB ports. So you hold the button down, that's turned off or on. No, I'm trying to turn you off, dude. Okay, just keep beeping up again. Right, so I'll turn on the AC. You'll hear the fan kick in, and that should go up to like 2. There you go. Right, so this is either going to be a huge success or a huge disaster. But what it'll do, if it can't cope with the load, I mean, this kettle, this is a 2000 watt.
How much water's in the kettle?
Enough. So the kettle is 2600. So it shouldn't be able to operate this. But it is. Maybe. Right. So what was that then? That was, I think, yeah, so a kettle is the most energy consuming device in your house. So no, he didn't like that one, but typically we've just boxed up the other one. Ding! So So now we're going to try the George Foreman on it. So I didn't like the kettle, but this is a 2000 watt unit and the kettle's, you know, 2600. So I would have been shocked if that worked. This one's 1000 to 1200. So we should be able to cook on a George Foreman. Right, here we go. What happens with the George Foreman is it heats up. So initially it draws a lot of power, and then when it gets to temperature it goes down. So at the moment it's drawing 975. Let's have a look at my little glasses there. It says it's on 55%. So, and it'll run this George Foreman for an hour. How long does it take to cook stuff in the George Foreman? 10 or 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
So, and that's on 50%. So, that's pretty damn good. So, what if I turn this off, if it makes any difference? No. So, yeah. So, it's going down 980. Going up again, but that's getting pretty hot. That's cookable temperature already. So that means we can use that for cooking on the George. We can use it for cooking with the air fryer. That's awesome, because the oven as well, when we put on the smart meter, when we're using the oven, it just rockets up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why we got this. So there you go, it's gone down to 981, and that's like proper hot in there. Yeah, that's literally, you can hear it. So I'm going to unplug that, and do you know what, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to pause it and take it over and see if it runs my TV. So that's the big question. I know it'll run my Xbox, but at the end of the day, every little thing that I can use on this that's powered by the sun is just saving me money, and it'll pay for itself quite quickly the way things are going. You know, I mean, most people's electric bills have gone up by what, 2,500. I got this setup is various prices, but I don't like to say don't get it on Amazon, because I use Amazon a lot, but shop around, you know, and haggle. The thing is, these things are selling like hotcakes as well. The panel that I bought the other day, the 60 watt panel, 2 days ago was £60. I looked at Amazon today and it's £100. So it's gone up by 40 quid. So I was lucky with the smaller battery. They're £250, but they've got a £40 off voucher on Amazon at the moment. I've put the link in the video, the previous video. So you can get one then for £210. You know, and if you can pick up any solar panel will work. So if you can pick up a solar panel like that, you're laughing, you know, and even if it just does all of your gadgets, your lights, your watches and stuff like that, you're still saving money, especially if you can plug it in your cigarette lighter in the car. And if you're worried about, you know, using your valuable cigarette lighter socket, I bought an extender that had 3 ports and 4 USBs on it. So I went out the other day and I had my phone running on the sat nav, and a battery pack charging, and also I had the little battery charging. And we went out, we only literally popped to the supermarket and back. We did 30 minutes in the car, and the battery charged itself by 23%. I was really impressed with that. So I'm going to pause it, take it over to the TV. I'm prepared for a bit of disappointment, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed to be hopeful. Even if this powers my TV for 3 hours a night, that's 3 hours a night that I'm not paying to watch a humongously large TV that's backlit and everything else. So let's test it. Right, so it's gonna be good for me as well. I can start weightlifting again. That's, I don't know how much it weighs, but it weighs some. But that's about 15k, I reckon. So right, okay. So let's stop this and set it up near the TV. Alrighty then, let me turn this sound off. Shush. Right, okay, so that's my huge TV. So there's my Xbox to give you an example of how massive that is. And I am proud to say that that huge TV is running off a solar powered generator. So I've put it on my weights, excuse the mess. So there you go. It's saying it'll run for 3 hours when the battery's on 49%, and it's only at, sorry, I don't know what happened there. I pressed the wrong button on my phone. It's only actually drawing 199 watts. That's with the backlighters on and everything. So that's ample, man. Absolutely ample. So let's try something else. Oh, I can't. The Xbox lead's not long enough. I was just going to plug the Xbox lead in, but the way I've got it situated, it's not there. So there you go. That was money well spent. When I turned it on, it was on 50%, and it was said it was run for 4 hours. So that's not bad at all. Right, so let's get outside in the sun and get it charged up like I should have done in the first place. But like most blokes, I haven't read the instruction manual, and I just wanted to see what it'd do. So in the meantime, you can admire my Fear and Loathing poster and my Pulp Fiction poster, two of my favourite movies. So this is a major success. I'm really happy with it, and between the two batteries I can pretty much power my house. So let's go and get some sunshine while it's still outside. Right, okay. I think I might end that video just on that beautiful thing there, sat on my weights. So it's like weightlifting itself. Right, and look at that, running a huge TV. That's awesome. So yeah, it works. It's big, but you'd expect it to be. But I've seen my friends with like 5 leisure batteries strapped together and huge amounts of solar panels that, you know, that are generating a similar amount of electricity, and it costs a lot more money than what I've paid for that. So I'm happy. It was an experiment, and let's hope for sunny days. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm probably gonna do another one, like a part 2. You know, this was literally an unboxing and testing out what it can do, and I'm really happy with what it can do. It can pretty much do anything I want, and when I get the low wattage kettle turn up, I'll test that as well. That turns up Monday, I think. So we'll do some more tests, but being able to cook and watch TV from the power of the sun is phenomenal. So, right, thanks for watching. I'll flip the camera around and say bye.